Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I too am going to be on just for a little bit this morning. Becky was on. I caught the tail end of her. She was having a Christmas card parade. She's already put her Christmas away. It's going to take me a while to put Christmas away. Anyway, I did take my cards that I got off of the banner that Becky had made for me last year. I left the banner up. I can see out the window. The cards are really blocking the view. Good morning, Arlene. Good morning. Good morning. So, yeah, let's put away some Christmas, or I want to finish up my December daily. I won't get it finished today, but yesterday I was working on this. I was going to do Christmas cards out of canvas, but oh my goodness, I didn't get that done. But I'm happy with what I did. I strung some, and I was watching Janet Nash, you guys, and she took that. She called it fairy dust. And I've got a lot of Christmas fairy dust left over, and she put it between netting. Now I'll have to maybe take out some of the larger pieces. There's a button in here and some of those little stars. But she put it between netting, this sequence type, and called it fairy dust, and she made ribbons. She made ribbons. How cool is that? Wouldn't it be neat to make some Christmas ribbon? I'll have to see if I've got any netting. Good morning, Rhonda. Hi, Kimberly. Good morning, ladies. And Arlene is here. Merry Christmas, everybody. Or Merry Christmas week. To me, it's Christmas until January 6th. So, here we are. I got some cards yesterday. Let me get over here to my channel, and so that I can say good morning to folks coming in. I've got 3 of you in here. I hope that you're having a Merry Christmas week. I hope you're having a Merry Christmas week. What are you up to today? I might have to run to town today. I've got to run to the post office. I got some important mail that needs to go out. Oh dear. So, but let's open my cards. I got 3 of them here. After Christmas cards, but they'll go in my journal. I got some open spaces. This one is from Sherry Van. Now, I've already sent Sherry a card. So, I'm going to take the label off and put it in my journal. So isn't this beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Little Santa Claus. Aww. Mary, have a holly jolly Christmas. 2023. Bless her heart, she dated it and signed it. Bless her heart. Aw, Sherry, thank you so much. That'll go in my journal. And this one is from Brenda Ashford. Merry Christmas, Brenda. I know you're out there someplace. Looks like a Christmas tree. Looks like a Christmas tree. Ooh, with red flowers on it. Or bulbs. I think they're flowers. Oh, she sent some ATCs. Oh, thank you, Brenda. Merry Christmas, Brenda Ashford. 32 of 50. She made 50 of them. There's a Christmas, see this Christmas tree in there? That's this one. Merry Christmas, Brenda. These will go in my journal. And this one is from Judy Patton. So I was going to send Judy a card anyway. And I'm going to go ahead and fix up I can't get this label off without, let's go this way. Where's my, hold on a sec. let's cut it this way. I'm going to go ahead and put bows on my wreaths. I've already sent Sherry a card. I hope she's got it. So I just have to do 2 wreaths. I'm not going to tat them. They've already been tatted. But I have to put red bows on them. And I have to find my cards. They're here someplace. But I can do the wreaths. Oh, isn't that pretty? Judy, you do such a good job. It's a silhouette with a stained glass window in the background. And it says, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And that feels like a, well, it's a cutoff, but it feels like it's a soft paper. It's a die cut. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Aw, thank you, Judy. So I'm going to send cards off to Judy and Brenda. Sherry should already be, if she hasn't got it yet, she should be getting it. Hi, Arlene and Kimberly and Rhonda. And if you're up in the balcony listening, welcome in. Welcome in. So I have been taking the envelopes out. I'll have to figure something to do with the envelopes. I got this ho 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 wrapping paper. And let's put those over here for a minute. And that over there. Let's put that back on my finger. Let's find an empty envelope like this one. And let's just put these in there. That works. Pull this one out a little. That worked very, very easy. And that's my first signature. Now, let's find a place to put the 3 Ways children. This card came from Lori Paint Girly. Decorate the tree. Christmas card list. My word list. It's a cluster. Let's put this at the bottom of the cluster to hold that in. Hopefully. It may not hold it. Are y'all having a good Christmas week? We're having a quiet one. We had snow here. Enough to slow the traffic down a little. It's not too bad where we live. I think it went a little further north of us. But I've got to get out today. It said it was going to go through Wednesday, but I think I can, we'll see how bad the weather is. There. So, I've been working in my December daily. I'm not going to do a whole lot in this today because looks like I put a paint on there and got paint on there. I'll have to fix that. And this looks like it's going to tear. No, that's what's happening here. What's happening? It's tearing off of the stitching here. I'm going to have to mend that. Got too much in there, I guess. So let's get the journal off of the table for a minute or two. I want to fussy cut some. I got 2 of those. I don't know what happened to the other. Let's put this in here. This box came from Kimberly. The bottom of it's in the other room. I think I'm going to make a journal cover out of that, or a signature cover. Let's put it over there and hope it stays. I want to get 2 wreaths out of here, out of my tatting. And I surely have 2 that are decent looking. This one's good. And not all of them turned out. This one's a little small. Let's see if I can't find a better one here. Maybe that one. And these others I'm going to put in my journal. We'll see. We'll see how many cards I have left at the end of the week. So I'm going to take, now I measured from my knee to my hip because I was sitting down when I put this ribbon in. So I'm going to measure off camera from my knee to my hip while I'm in a seated position, and that will give me enough ribbon. Knee to hip. So about like that. And then I have some to snip off. Whoops. Didn't get that too good. And I don't know if I have enough on the leftover here. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I guess I do. I might cut this piece short. Do, 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 do. Merry Christmas to you. Hi, Becky. She's getting ready. Are you going to do something with Rhonda, your sister? I missed that part. I kind of came in as you were ending your stream. Becky. Kimberly. Arlene says, it rained the past 3 days. I hope we get a break today. Yeah, you're getting the residual of our snow, I think. Although I think Tennessee is kind of south of where we are. I think it might be going up to Michigan. I'm going to snip this off anyway. Rhonda, Robin, and my niece, Gwen, are all going to see Mom. Oh, how cool is that? How cool is that? I'll bet, does she know? Does she know? All right, so what I do is I find the top here. I'm hoping I have enough on here. I find the top of it, and I'm leaving this one isn't tied. I'm gonna have to tie it. I'm leaving the hanger on it. So it's right here. I need really a sheet. It's kind of distracting, but, and then I just weave the ribbon in. There's 8 spaces. So I can do half and half. And I just weave it in. This might end up being a little touchy to tie. Let's leave a little bit more length up here. And then do the last 4. This is more, when you have a bunch of them to do, I get bored with all this busy work. I want to do them, but so 1, 2, 3, 4. Weave that in. Yeah, I guess it's going to be enough. Take my needle off. Give it back to Penelope for a minute. And let's make this one a little longer. I'm pulling the wrong way. Well, they're about the same height here. Let's pull on this one back again. Kind of I know I can pull these too tight if I'm not careful. I can tighten the wreath up with my ribbon. And I don't mean to do that, but there. So it goes like so. This tie goes up there, but I got to get it out of my way. And then I try my hardest to make a Martha Stewart bow, but with this, I'm not good with little things, you guys. My hands don't like all the little fiddly stuff. So tighten that without pulling the wreath tight. And make a loopy-doopy and another loopy. Auntie Loopy, Mary Lou, I said good morning to her in Becky's stream this morning. And then over and under and make a pretty bow. I pull it tight and then I pull on the ends. And these really should go down like so. Pull it up. And I put the bows at the top of the wreath. You could put them at the bottom. And I did not put glue on them. So they're just tied. If you put a dab of glue in the center, it'll keep them from coming untied. But I was too tired doing it all. I wanted to get them done. And I just keep playing with it until I have it like I like it. That's pretty good. A little bit smaller maybe. Come on. All right, then I clip off the... I like dangly things, but not everybody does, so I just clip them. I'll toss those. Whoops. I had something on my elbow. All right, so now I have to make and I've been making square knots up at the top of the hanger so it doesn't fall out. My sweater's catching on to things here on my desk. Got a lot of table scatter. Hi, Mina. Good morning, sweet Mina. Good morning to everybody else that's come in. Good morning. It's nerve-wracking, and she knows. Oh, well, Becky, take a deep breath and just remember it's only going to be for a short while. It's no fun to have nerve-wracking stuff. I heard you talk about the car and how long of a drive that it was, but I didn't know if you guys were going or where you were going, or I just heard snatches when I came in. Yeah, well, take a deep breath. Oh, let's get these straight. Where did this go? It hooked onto the bow. Get off of that bow. There we go. Now, I always go left over right. Some people go right over left first, but I go left over right and just make a shoelace knot up at the top here and then go right over left. So right over left. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Don't be stubborn. Right over left and under. Come on, come on, come on. See, I'm not good with all this little fiddly stuff. And then you just pull it through and you make a square knot, and there you go. Some are longer than others, but this will go in a card. And let's do the other one. Did I knock the ribbon off? Looks like I might have knocked the ribbon off on the floor with my hand. I don't see the other ribbon. Here it is. And thread it in the needle here. I can see the eye. You never know what Freud is thinking. She said, Becky said, I got a little red dragon to live on top of my Sigmund Freud plant pot. You just never know what Freud is thinking. Ah, Becky. Let's see what she says up above. Hi, Sylvia. Good morning, Sylvia. Good morning, lady. She said, it's glad to be here amongst all the creative and motivators. Sylvia's had a busy Christmas week. All right, I got 8 of these, so I'm going to start up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and pull it through. And this one might be a little smaller. The ribbon, I think, is smaller. 1, 2, 3, 4. And pull it through. Now, on some of these, I went under and came back through the same hole. I don't necessarily have to, but it just puts both strands in the same spot. Uh-oh, what'd I do here? There. Take my needle off, give it back to Penelope, kind of make sure I didn't make the wreath too tight. Make sure the strands are just about the same length. And tie a bow. This one's going to be a little harder because I don't think my ribbon is as long. But we'll see. I might get it. All this fiddly stuff. I'm not good with fiddly, little fiddly. Get in there. Where you at? Where'd you go? See, I messed it all up. Make a loop. And make a loop. And come under. And grab a hold, and there we go. Now let's straighten her out. Did that make a bow? It did. Pull on it. Where did the... Ouch. A mosquito bit me yesterday. I'm going, how did that mosquito survive into Christmas? He bit me on the upper leg. And it was a mosquito bite. There must be a mosquito lurking maybe down in the basement where it's warm. I don't know. He found my blood yesterday. All right, that's pretty good. Shape it out a little here and cut the throw those away. shape it up. Is this one tied? I don't think I got all of these tied. The ones that were left in the little box. So I've got to make a little square knot up here. And I don't have the cards out. You guys saw what I did with the cards, how I wrote, hung the wreaths in there. I'll do that after the stream. Come on. Left over right. Don't. Let's get it straightened up here. Left over right. And under. Come on. Pulling on this one. Good night, Mary. All right. And right over left. I have a hard time seeing it. It's dark over there. And then you just make a bit of a square knot here. Sometimes my knots are not even. Come on. Give me more room. That's pretty good. It's good enough. It'll hang. So I got 2 wreaths here, and I'll put them in cards, one for Brenda and one for, who was the other person? Sherry Van, Brenda, and help. I can't remember. The other person who sent me a beautiful card. Judy Patton. All right, so I'm going to set these aside. And what time is it? It's 6:21. Let me put these up here so I don't lose them. I got a big old bag of trash down here. I'm just going to have to go out to the trash sack. Let's fussy cut some of these verses out here. Let me come out and look at chat. Let me refresh my chat. Nina says it's 36 degrees in Phoenix, and it's still dropping. Me and the cat are not getting out of bed until the sun comes up, and maybe not then. We're comfy. Oh, Joy says, I keep typing your name wrong, Dee Dee. I like Dee Dee the way you spelled it. Dee 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 Dee. Joyce, good morning, Joyce. Funny tale about Dee Dee. Well, kind of. Oh, Dee Dee, Arlene's got your number. There's a chat reader app program that cannot say Dee Dee. It calls her Day Day. Day Day. Day 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 Day. Dee Dee. Dee Dee's laughing. Day Day. Dee 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 Day. Now you got me singing Dee Dee's. Got me singing Dee Dee. I feel good today. I'm awake. Joyce says, good morning, Dee Dee. Joyce says, good morning to Arlene, Kimberly, and Mina. Mina says, good morning to Joyce. Dee Dee says, good morning to Arlene. Good morning, Dee Dee. Kimberly says, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Arlene. Bummer. Oh, what, Arlene, what happened? Arlene says, my children, in-laws, outlaws, and grands are sick. Oh, no. So no Christmas with them until they're better. Well, that's probably a good idea. Because we don't want you sick, Joyce. I mean, Arlene. Mina says, I can just imagine what Freud would say. Becky said, I wonder what Freud would say about, what was it, a red dragon planter hanger? You never know what Freud is thinking. I got a little red dragon to live on top of my Sigmund Freud plant pot. Becky says. Okay, I'm just going to cut out. This says, good Christian men rejoice with heart and soul and voice. Oh, that's a song. Now, hear of endless bliss, joy, joy. Jesus Christ was born for this. He hath opened the heavenly door, and man is blessed forevermore. Christ is born for this. That's a Christmas carol. I'm going to kind of rip cut it. I like to rip cut. I call it tear cutting. So I take my scissors. It depends on the paper, though, how successful it is. This is pretty strong paper. This came out of an Ideals. I got another sheet of it here someplace. I don't know where it's at. But I kind of tear, purposely tear, kind of pull my scissors sideways. Except I'm not going to do that in there. I'm going to cut it. If I just kind of, you have to have a paper. You can tell if your paper is going to cooperate. If it doesn't cooperate, it rips clear across the page and you've ruined your page. There. So let's do the French horns is what I was after. I don't know if I can tear those. Sort of. And this one says, heavenly night and happy silence downward softly stealing over land and sea. Stars from golden censer swing a silent eager feeling, down on Judah, down on Galilee. So these are Christian hymns. This came out of an Ideals. But I love this French horn. So I hope you all are having a good week. I made my I made vegetable soup the day before. I had vegetable soup for lunch yesterday, and boy, that was good stuff. That was good. And I put more, I drained them. If I eat canned vegetables, we have some canned stuff left up, and I'm trying to eat frozen vegetables, but I do rinse them. So I had red kidney beans I added to my soup yesterday. Okay, here's the drum. This says, the skies still remember the earliest Christmas morn, when in the cold December the Savior Christ was born. I wonder how cold it gets in Bethlehem in December. I don't know. I'm not good that way. I'm not a weather person. I'm not a weather lady. I don't know that area of the country that well either. This is a drum. All right. And this looks like the flute. Now see, I'm kind of pulling my scissors. I'm not just cutting. I pull it kind of that way, not far like I did there, but I just kind of pull it to tear it. Okay, these are the verses. Rise, happy morning. Rise, happy morn. Draw forth the cheerful day from night. O Father, touch the east and light, the light that shone when hope was born. Alfred Lord Tennyson. All right. So we got some pieces to put in here in my, but before we do that, I have my poor little old Father Christmas. I don't know what I did with all my Christmas faces here. Shall we put this one on him? Got another one of these. I think this was the one I was thinking of. He kind of looks like he wonders what's going on. And we've already done his shirt. There's a cluster. Some little ones. I'm looking for my Santas. I think I put a lot of them in my journal already. I think that's all I'm going to find. Santa, where did you go off to? Guess I'm going to have to choose between those. Oh, this one. This one was the one I liked so well. So we'll put those up there. Kind of get this stuff out of the way. Penelope, hold on to that for me, she says. But it's a mountain, Mary. It's a mountain over there. And I'm just going to, I'd like to make a Scrooge doll yet. But I'm not going to do it this morning. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow morning. Oh, and here's my tree that I wanted to put in the journal. I've been saving that spot for that. I'm going to put my paper dolls up there. I'm just kind of clearing the space here. Got another Santa. There's my other Santas. Put them up here. Oh, these two napkins will go with the wreaths in the cards. I'm going to try to get that. I'm going to try to get them out today. That's scrap. What did you do today? I watched Meri clean off her tabletop. Oh, here's another Santa. They're all over here. The bow. What's that? That's the tea that Leah sent me. I'm going to have that. And there's another Santa. Okay. Let's glue this Santa face on. I'm going to try to finish him up. But I'm just going to glue. I'm just going to glue. That's his back. I'm just going to glue him together here. Let's use Becky's Baby Bot. It seems to work really well. So let's put some glue on him. I'll have to hunt out the black leather. I want to make him a black leather belt and gloves and boots, but we can do put it back on the lid, back on the nozzle. Can't glue it with it all closed, Meri. Let's just glue on this. And I'm not going to smush it down. I'm just going to put my Santa face on here. There we go. All right, so now when I do this, I'm just going to cut this out of cotton and glue it down. And I'm going to cut this one out of the cotton batting and glue that down. The hands are kind of, I'm going to have to make the hands fit the coat, where the hands are kind of close together on these. I might have to bring the coat closed more. So let's do that next. I want to at least do one cotton batting Santa. Where's the cotton batting? I might have put it behind me. Oh dear. What did I do with the cotton batting? I might not get it done. Oh no! Where did I put it? I might not get it done today. Because I can't. I might have to go on a treasure hunt for my cotton batting. It's here someplace. It's always someplace. I didn't put it in the trash. That needs to be tossed. Oh. Did I put it back over here? No. Oh, don't fall. All my red strips fell. Now, I don't know what I did with the cotton batting. Doggone it. Why do I always lose stuff? Because I got so much around me. I got so much around me. I don't see it. Well, you have my thought process of how I'm going to finish it. I'll have to hunt the cotton batting up. I don't have it handy. I'm looking yet, but I don't see it here. Where would have I put that? I wouldn't have put it away because I'm not done with it. I knew better. All right. I guess I'm not going to waste any more time looking for the cotton batting. Ah! Did I find it? No, I just found scraps. Booey. Booey, booey. The cotton batting's gone. All right, well, so much for that. I know what I want to do. I want to, at least I got his face glued on. And I want to cut this out of the cotton batting. I'm so mad at myself when I do this. And I can't find where I threw it. All right, well, we'll just take him and all of them and we'll finish it maybe tomorrow. I will be streaming tomorrow. Dear God, help me find my cotton batting. Put him up here. All right. So let's just open the journal and put some things in. I have to find my Christmas cards too. What did I do with that batting? That really befuddles me. It's not, usually I throw stuff over on this cart, but it's not there. I might have taken it across the room. Let me look across the room. Sometimes I put it over on this other cart. There it is. I found it with all the Christmas fabric. I found it. Yay. I'm a happy camper. What time is it? What time is it? I got to get closer to the phone. Let me see what time it is. It is 6:39. I've got time. Let's cut a piece out here. A fairly large piece. Yay, she found her cotton batting. And I just whack at it because I don't want it for a quilt or anything. I use it in my crafts, so I don't necessarily cut this the nicest. Yay, we can get this done. Or we can work at it. That's what I wanted to do this morning, besides those wreaths. All right, this cotton batting is going to go over here on my tool case. All right, so there it is. All righty, so now we can get my Santa Claus out again. Here, I put him up here with all the pieces. And he's going to be glued together rather than sewed together. This really is not a sewing project. It's more of a crafty project. Next time I make, these are going to be okay because they're a heavy cardboard, but next time I make paper doll bases, I'm going to make the arms out further because it's hard to get stuff inside of the arms. You learn as you go. I'm going to use these up, but they're not all going to be Santa Clauses. One might become a Scrooge. All right, we've done the shirt and we've done the pants. We're ready for the coat. And I'm going to face, it doesn't matter. I'm going to face them this way just to draw. It's hard to draw on this cotton batting. So the back will become the front, so I won't have the lines showing. And where's the back? Here. Turn it this way. And I could probably just pin this and cut it, but put my paint away before it falls over the cliff. And I just use an ink pen. Let's get this a little closer just to save. Did you guys watch Janet Nash's video with the little fabric ribbon? I'm thinking you could use pieces, your little scrappy pieces she cut. I'm going to do that because I was so impressed with what she did. I guess I will pin this a little. I got pins that have been in my glossy accent. Doesn't necessarily pin nice anymore. Pin it enough to see if I can draw. At least get an idea. Like I said, this is not a sewing project. This is a craft project, and I'm going to use glue. Although it'd be fun to do some with sewing, but I don't know if I'm not talented of a sewer yet to make these little coats and stuff. All right, there's one. See, he goes this way, so I want him this way. Is that the way I had him? Put him in, save as much as I can. So that's what you do. Don't think it's going to matter on the batting how crooked it is as far as patterns and stuff. We don't have to match patterns. And this is where, yeah, I'm going to spread this arm out a little. Alrighty. We'll see how this works. And then this is the back, which goes on him like that, but I'm going to turn it upside down. Well, actually, no, it goes like this. It goes like this, so I have to turn it like that, I think. We will see, we will see, we will see. I don't know if I want to go out today or tomorrow. If I don't go out today, we'll have to go tomorrow. I'm hoping, I wish I could get my brother to take me. We need toilet paper. And I need to get to the post office. Let's pull this out a little too. It won't completely match up, but we'll stretch it at it. The new year is coming. You guys got plans for the new year? The Streamathon, December 31st, starts at early in the morning. I'd have to get the right time. I know I stream at 5:45, so I think they're starting it at 5:30 Eastern. I'd have to look at the time to see what it is. There's a kickoff video by Miriam and Raul. I think it's a video. I'm not sure if it's a video or if they're going live. But then at 5:45 I stream. There's a schedule on my community tab. There's one on my Facebook page. Okay, let's cut these out and see what I have. Let's see if I can dress this Santa Claus. All right. Let's just cut it down the... Now I'll want a collar and a hoodie, so we'll have to do that yet. And I'm going to save all my little bits, and I'm going to start doing some fabric fairy dust for, like Janet did. Janet Nash. She is so inspirational, isn't she? Now I think I'm going to have to cut this coat up a little. I get so much inspiration from Janet Nash. I'm sure you all do. And from all of you, Becky and Dee Dee, and I think Lisa was on yesterday. Let's cut down this way. Because it doesn't take much to inspire me. Where my fault is doing what, getting it done, what inspires me, following through on it. That's where I get hung up. All right, Santa. This is his back. This is his front. So this one goes over here. And maybe up a little. Yeah, that's pretty. Well, his beard is going to fall in there unless I move the jacket a little. Move it like that. All right, and then I'm going to chop all these up to fairy dust. We're going to do that. Let's do the other piece here. Janet calls all those little fabric bits fairy dust. Let's cut it here. Flows fairy dust. Gosh, this is going kind of fun. I might do more than one. I won't do more than one today. What time is it? It's 6:50. I need to come out and look at chat, see what's going on out there. Let me get this one cut. We need to make him a hoodie and gloves and boots. And I think I'm going to have a belt underneath here. The belt's not going to go on top. I'm going to have a belt underneath, so I'll need to maybe leave a space in there where I can fit a belt. But I'm going to glue this down. So really, these pants don't, I guess I could glue it enough to, you could kind of peek in. I'm going to have black boots, and then when I get this piece on, the belt's not going to show much. The belt's not going to, I'm going to have to even off the coat here. But the belt's not going to show much. Maybe I'll leave a little gap for it to show. Maybe I'll put a V on his coat here, more of a V. And then I'm going to have a rope tie. A rope tie around his waist. Let's finish this off. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on. So usually when I struggle with this stuff, and I'm kind of struggling with this, I wish I could have sewn it, but you know, hey, it's just a Christmas fun here. It's just Christmas fun. Now, see his arm. His arm is really in here. It should have been out further. So let's make more of a V on this one. Let's cut more of a V neck like that. And let's cut this a little in here like that. Get that off. So this one will come up. I'm pretty happy with that. But what I'm not happy with is this arm. It's too close to his body. I should have, when I drew it, I should have drew it out a little bit more. Now I could cut it off and re-glue it, but I'm not going to fool with that. We'll just overlap his coat here a little. Let's make this more of a V. Yeah. Now I think what I'm going to do is trim this down a little so I can have a little bit of a gap. Let's trim it down a little. Might be a mistake, but We're fitting it on him. And it's going to have a collar. It's going to be separate. Fairy dust fodder up there. Like that. And this needs to come down. Like that. Maybe I could trim it just a little bit more in the tummy area there. Right here. And see his hand. His hand is way too close to his body. But I guess when I put that belt on, I can kind of cinch it in. So let's glue my coat down here. And if I can get the baby bot going here. I just want to kind of glue it on the, maybe right in there. I need a needle, Penelope. Let's open this up a little. I let this dry in there. Where's it at? Yeah. All right. Let's put some glue here. And I might have to come in and touch it up, but I'm not putting any on the inside here because I want to be able to kind of open it up. And I wanted a belt maybe right in there. I think I can. So let's see what I have here. I might have to adjust it as I put it on. And I'll have to trim the legs off. I'll pull it up a little. Okay. Okay. I got all this fairy dust fodder. Now this one, it's going better than what I thought here. I got glue on my fingers, so the batting's sticking to it. This one I'm going to kind of put this way. See, I kind of want some of the inside to show, and I want to be able to squeeze a belt in there. And kind of match his V's up, and I'll have to trim the bottoms off here a little. So this time, I think instead of putting the glue on the cotton batting, I will put it here. And put it up to there and kind of leave a little space. Kind of put it up here and then over on his arm. And let's see what I can do here. Ew, put my hand in it. And then I'm not happy with how close his arm is to his body. But when I put his belt on, I think I can cinch his waist in a little. Yeah. Maybe close it up a little more down here. Alrighty. And let's see. Let's get more of his beard to show here. All right. What time is it? It's almost 7. I've got time. Now, look, we're just going to glue his jacket on, but I need to cut it out. And I'm wondering, see where his arm is. It's all covered up on the front here. But his arm, I'm not happy with that arm. This one's okay. This one, yeah, it's way off base. It should be out further. But I'm going to cover it up with my coat. So let's go ahead and cut the back coat off. And then after I get the coat on there, I'll trim the leggings, the bottom of the pants. So I want to hunt up some leather. I got some leather scraps. And we need to do the collar and the hoodie. And we'll make the sleeves match too. Now he'll have a back collar. So I'm just going to round the neck off a little. And yeah, this arm, I'm not happy with this arm. That really came out wide. I might have to trim that a little more. Whoops. Yeah, I did it there. I'll see if I can't fix that. I might have to fix that once I get it on him. All right, let's cut this one out. And it's going to have to come up further. I couldn't get in there with my pen. It was too close to the pattern. All right. Now this is his back, and he'll have a hoodie on up here on the back of his head. Now it kind of comes up. If I can make it match. He'll have a collar and a hoodie on, so I need to make all of this match in here. So I might have to cut this down a little. No, I'm pretty happy with this. He's starting to look like a cotton batting ornament. Let's put some glue on him here. Yeah, you're just going to have to remember he's got this wild shirt on the back. Because I'm gluing it, I'm covering it up mostly. All right, let's do this arm first. And I might have to cut that collar down a little. We'll see. Round it off a little here. Let's get my smaller scissors out of here. And this is all going to be glued down. Sorry, it's just the way it's going to be. We know he's got pants on. So I'm going to have to shape these to fit. Almost fit. If I can pull this over just a little, maybe the back one. Let's put a little glue in there. I might have to touch up I could cut a strip and put there. Might have to touch this part up a little. There's a strip. Let's put it like so. It doesn't quite wanna. I got some of that ink on there. If I can cut that off. Yeah. Not quite on the side here. I don't know if that'll help or hurt it. I'm going to leave it for now. I might put a little white paint or something on that. It's better over here, but it's still, yeah. This one is messy. I'll be happy with them in the end. I always fiddle with this stuff, and in the end, I'm always pretty happy with it. Yeah, hold on. Got that black ink mark on him. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's bring this, if I can. I'm going to pull up on it. Yeah, I'm going to pull up on it. I want to bring it. See, there's that black ink. I think that is my downfall. I'm going to bring it over, open it up a little. Yucky. I need a Kleenex. Hold on. belt will go around that. What time is it? 7:09. I need to watch my time here. Now let's cut. Now let's glue here. 2. Where's that thing? Cut that black ink off of there. Right now I'm going to leave his coat long. Let's do the hoodie. Now the collar, well, I think I'll do the hoodie last. Trim this down a little. We're going to give him a collar. Now the collar, I'm going to kind of fake out of the, where's that front piece? Out of this and this. And what I want to do, I hate to, pins out of the way. I don't know any other way than to use my marker to draw on this. It kind of makes it messy, but maybe if I just do a couple of lines here rather than one big line. I just want to get it shaped. Maybe I'll make it way down. And I want it to come out like that and down. So let's just see what I can do here. Let's just cut it. I'll have to trim it up. I'd rather have the length than no length. And let's just cut this like so. I don't know how this is going to turn out because I'm eyeballing it. And it's going to flip over. So it's going to come over. The collar is going to come over this way. So it's going to come like that. Let's just eyeball it. I'm going to eyeball it here. Imagine that I'm drawing it. And it needs to start curving up like that. And this needs to curve around. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Now, I want him to have a piece around here, so I'm going to trim this off a little here because I'm going to have a piece going around the bottom and around the cuff like so and like so. Let's go ahead and put this one on. Well, maybe I'll do the other one. Yeah, I don't know if I can get it out of this. I could maybe this way. No, it has maybe this way. No, we're gonna cut that off. Cut that up. All right, so I want it to go this way, so I'm going to turn it over. And we're going to do it. I'm going to do it in here. So we don't want the arm, we just want the collar. So I'm just going to, and I'm going to make it a little longer because I can always cut it down. And I'm just going to lightly mark here. And where his shoulder is. And then I'm going to imagine the rest of it. This out of my way. So I might have to trim this up after I get it on there, but we'll see. See, it's going to come like so. So let me trim this a little more. Now, let's see. I'm going to make more of a curve here. More fitting in there. And let's trim. See, I got that black line there. Trim that kind of even with this one. Like that. All right, what time is it? 7:18. Let's glue these down. Have a little of his shirt showing, just peeking out there. Okay, let's do the other one. Now, his color's going to come around, and I might have to trim this off just a bit. Now he needs a back collar. And I'm going to make it come down like that. Now we can use this piece up here maybe. Yeah. No, I don't know. All right, we're going to cut it. I'll probably have to cut it to shape it up a little. Once I get it on him. Like that. Now let's get those little scissors wherever I put those. I were here a minute ago and I lost them. Well, and let's see. Let's give him a neckline in there. See, is he starting to look like a Santa Claus? I think he is. We're going to give him a hoodie on the back. I haven't decided how I'm going to quite do that. We'll see. I want to give him cuffs. So let's put some glue in here. Maybe down a little. Now remember, this is a craft project. It's not a sewing project. Although if you took your time, you could probably make a pretty good pattern out of these and sew it together. I thought I'd have trouble dressing him. Let's bring that up. Hook it up there. Well, I wish I knew what I did with my little scissors. I'll have to find them because I want to trim this up a little in here. What time is it? 7:24. I'm going to stop on him. I want to put a band around the bottom here. Well, let's just cut a piece. Well, maybe use this just to show you. I want to put a band. I want to trim the coat to match. And then I'm going to put a band around the bottom like that. And it'll won't be pointy there. It'll come clear around and wrap around this way. So he'll have a band down there. And then I want to put little bands on his cuffs for his arms. And I'm not going to use these. I'm just using them to show you. And then he needs a hoodie and a belt and shoes and gloves. I think he's turning out. I think he's turning out. I'm pretty happy with him. These could be a little bit, his collar could be a little bit more, his collar could be a little bit better. Let's tuck that under there like that. And then let me put this together here. Get this off my desk. And these to the side. The only thing I wanted to do to end up here was cut some fairy fodder. And what Janet Nash did, she used her sewing scissors. Put her praying to Santa Claus? No, that doesn't fit. She just cut little snippets of fairy dust of different fabrics. Now this is the cotton batting, so it's kind of fuzzy. And she put it between netting and made this beautiful ribbon. So Janet Nash, yeah, bless her heart, I get so inspired by her. Well, we're just going to end up by cutting some, almost like snow, isn't it? Snow. We're going to make we could just make a white ribbon, but I thought I'd take some of the sequins and mix in here. And I'll have to find some netting. Maybe I'll do that for tomorrow. Whoops, that's his cuff. I won't get this all cut today. I'm just going to do an example here. Janet so inspires me. I need to get out and watch her live streams more than I do. I'm tired on Monday mornings, but I do watch her videos, and this is a video. She's doing a lot of slow stitching. I'm going to be doing a slow stitch journal next year. And I was watching the video. I haven't finished it, but K3N Cloth Tails. There's my little scissors. K3N Cloth Tails. K3N space Cloth Tails is doing a stitch journal in 2024. And I'm going to at least follow her. I will see what she does. She's a quilter and she's an artist. And she's over in France, and I'm enjoying watching her. So she put up a video yesterday, and she's talking about Japanese bolo or boro, B-O-R-O, boro. And it's stitching like on an indigo blue fabrics, and she's doing her cover for her 2024 in one of them in blue denim. Now I'm not sure I'm going to do that. She's got 2 examples. I might follow her other example. I haven't watched her other example, but she's getting her journal ready for 2024, and she's doing the cover first. So I want to finish watching her video. I'm going to end with this piece that I have in my hand. What time is it? Oh, I better end now. Let me scatter some of this on here because I want to make some ribbon stuff. Let me get this out. I got 1 minute. Dee Dee Willingham is coming on. You want to follow Dee Dee? Get that button out of there. And we'll just throw some of that on there. And I'm going to pick out well, I'm going to hand stitch mine, so I could leave these little Dollar Tree stars in there. But I'm going to make some Christmas ribbon for my journal. And I might cut up some, I'm kind of happy with the cotton batting in there because it looks like snow. And I'll get some more of that sequins. This is a good use for that sequins. It's fell to the bottom. So let's just kind of scatter this around. Okay, so I'm going to sign off. Go watch Dee Dee. I'm going to have to kind of scatter this around so that it all shows. Let's put it down here for now. We'll make Santa in a snowdrift. And tomorrow I want to finish up my Santa. I still have that paper tree to work on. I kind of want to get Christmas done this week. Don't forget the stream-a-thon starts Sunday morning. Becky's smiling. Oh, I'm way behind in chat. Hi, Ring Girl. Janet, there's Janet Nash. Hi, Janet. All right, everybody. I'm going to sign off. Dee Dee Willingham is coming on right now. Have a happy Wednesday, and I will see you tomorrow morning, probably around 6 o'clock. Bye. I'm going to use this as my thumbnail. I'm going to have to shape this Santa up piece. Oh, that's that. Here, let me snip this piece off. All right, we'll work with this tomorrow. Bye, everybody.